Life is tough, but it's even tougher when you're afraid to fail. Most people will never chase their dreams because they are paralyzed by the fear of failure. But here's the thing: failure is just another excuse for growth, learning, and pivoting. You can use your failures to fuel your future success if you allow yourself to learn from them. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm an award-winning journalist and the author of 3 books about mindset. And today, we're going to talk about how to stop fearing failure so that you can start chasing your dreams. Let's get into it. What does fear do to us? Well, let me tell you what my friend Sarah experienced. When Sarah was 18 years old, she had big dreams. She wanted to be a travel vlogger. That meant that she would have to move out of her small hometown and start traveling all over the world. And of course, she would have to share her experiences online. The problem was that Sarah was really afraid of what other people thought of her. She used to get embarrassed easily. And that's why it took her 3 years to graduate from high school. She kept procrastinating things because she was afraid of failing. So she started taking college courses while still in high school, and while she was doing that, she got pregnant. And then she dropped out of school altogether and became a mom. That's when she realized that she couldn't keep living like this anymore. She had to make a change. She had to find a way to overcome her fear of failure. Sarah went online and started looking for answers. She watched tons of videos about overcoming fear of failure, read dozens of articles, and even listened to some podcasts. In the end, she found out that the best way to deal with fear of failure was to take action. So that's exactly what she did. She started taking small steps towards her dream. At first, she was just traveling around her hometown and filming her experiences. It wasn't easy, though. There were times when she wanted to quit. There were times when she felt like she was ungood enough, or that her life was too complicated to be able to pursue her dream. But she didn't. She kept going, and eventually she started traveling abroad. Now Sarah has more than 1 million subscribers on her channel, and she's been featured in Forbes magazine. She went from being a stay-at-home mom who was afraid to fail to a successful travel blogger who inspires thousands of people around the world. And it all started with one small step. Now, I know you might think that Sarah is some kind of superwoman. But the truth is, she's just an ordinary person who took extraordinary action. If she can do it, so can you. All you need is a little bit of courage and a lot of persistence. And guess what? Sarah's story is not unique. There are millions of people out there who have overcome their fear of failure and achieved their dreams. You just have to look for their stories and let them inspire you. The question is, what are you waiting for? What is stopping you from pursuing your dreams? Well, let me tell you something. Fear of failure is a feeling that everyone experiences. It doesn't matter whether you're a stay-at-home mom or a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. We all get scared of failing sometimes. But here's the thing. You can't let that stop you from chasing your dreams. You have to learn how to overcome your fear of failure so that you can achieve your goals. So here are some actionable tips that you can start implementing today. First, you have to understand that failure is not the opposite of success. In fact, they're two sides of the same coin. You cannot have one without the other. Every successful person out there has failed hundreds or even thousands of times before achieving their goals. So, don't be afraid to fail. Embrace it as part of your journey. And remember, failure is just another excuse for growth, learning, and pivoting. You can use your failures to fuel your future success if you allow yourself to learn from them. Second, you have to set realistic expectations. This is a big one. Many people set unrealistic goals for themselves and then get discouraged when they can't achieve them. Let me tell you something. If you want to be successful, you have to be patient. It takes time to build a business, to build a relationship, to build anything that's worth building. So don't expect to become an influencer overnight. Focus on setting realistic goals that you can achieve within a reasonable time frame. For example, if you want to grow your social media following, don't expect to gain 100,000 followers in a month. Instead, set a goal of gaining 1,000 followers in a month. Once you achieve that goal, you can set a new one for the next month. This way, you'll be able to stay motivated and consistent with your efforts. Third, you have to focus on the process, not the outcome. This is another important lesson that many people forget. When you're pursuing your dreams, it's easy to get caught up in the end result. But if you want to be successful, you have to focus on the process. You have to enjoy the journey and celebrate small wins along the way. This will help you stay motivated and consistent with your efforts. Fourth, you have to get clear on why you want to achieve your goal. This is a big one. Many people don't take the time to really think about why they want to achieve their goals. They just want to achieve their goals because everyone else is telling them to do it. But if you want to be successful, you have to have a strong why. You have to really understand why you want to achieve your goal and how achieving it will improve your life. Once you have a clear understanding of your why, it will be much easier for you to stay motivated and committed to your goals. Fifth, you have to believe in yourself. This is the most important tip of all. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will believe in you. You have to have confidence in your abilities and trust that you can achieve your goals. Once you believe in yourself, the rest will fall into place. So there you go. These are 5 actionable tips that you can start implementing today to help you overcome your fear of failure and start chasing your dreams. Remember, failure is just another excuse for growth, learning, and pivoting. You can use your failures to fuel your future success if you allow yourself to learn from them. So, don't be afraid to fail. Embrace it as part of your journey and keep moving forward. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new. I would love to have you back for the next video. And if you want to learn more about mindset and personal development, make sure to check out my podcast. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.